When was the last time you felt truly happy and alive? If not right now, because I feel happy and alive right now, this is one of my dreams. This is one of my dreams to make content about wisdom ocean adjacent. Ocean adjacent. Amazing. The answer I used to give before I arrived at my current place was 2016-ish. Before I joined the Air Force, when I was playing piano full time, I'll go to church on Sundays. I'll play piano a couple hours a day. That was it. That was my job for the week. That paid all my bills. That paid all my bills. Going to church a couple hours on Sunday, playing piano. Shout out to my mom for putting a piano in the house when I was younger. Immersion is amazing in terms of learning. I can't read notes, can't read music. I know almost no music theory, but I play piano fluently. That paid my bills for years when I was living in Clarksville, Tennessee before I joined the Air Force. Right now, I can't imagine a happier time in my life than right now. Right now. Right now. You guys know when I was in the Air Force, it wasn't in Alaska. It wasn't in New Mexico. It wasn't in D.C. It wasn't in Mississippi. It wasn't in Texas. It wasn't in Nashville. It wasn't in Clarksville. Well, Tipperary was in Clarksville. It wasn't in New York. All the places I've lived, California, good Lord. Right now is the happiest I've ever been. And it's the most alive I've ever felt because I feel afraid while doing things because most of it's foreign. Most of it's different. Most of it's new. It's novelty, serendipity, meeting new people, learning a somewhat new language. Your mind is expanding when you're dealing with fear and courageousness and the unknown and I don't know what's going to happen today, but I get to create it. This is the most alive I've ever felt because I have time and resources. When I was lived in Clarksville, 2016, I had time and resources. I had way more time than I had resources. It was like 70-30 time resources. Now I have about 60-40 time resources. It's better. It's better. And we're still climbing. That's the whole point. We're still climbing. We're not going to get complacent and I can just sit in my house and I don't got to do nothing. I'm just sitting here. No, we're going to keep climbing. That's why we're on live right now. That's why we're here right now. That's a good question. Also, take some time. And that's something I'm learning to practice. Take some time to enjoy your past victories. Take some time to appreciate where you've come from and how you've struggled and how you've overcame and how you've fought and you've tried and you failed and you tried and you failed. Take some time to replay those things. This is why I love watching my old vlogs, my old videos, and seeing where I was in certain moments of remember where you truly and logistically planned and thought about suicide? Imagine if you had actually did it. You would be missing out on what you're experiencing now. I've had that conversation with myself multiple times, countless times of imagine if you had quit that one day that you thought, woe is me. There's no reason to live. There's no purpose of living, when it was really just fear talking to you. And all you had to do was go against that fear and try and try again and try again. Yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful at that. Out of all the things I did quit, I didn't quit on myself. And I just kept trying. I remember you were going through it in Alaska, and now to see you truly happy is dope. It gives me hope to make it a place of fulfillment in life. Appreciate you, man. That's facts. It's absolute facts. There's no way if I was in Alaska and I would have projected 2 years out, in 2 years you'll be living like this. Actually, it was 4 years because I went there in 2020. I can't believe it's been 4 years ago. Good Lord. 4 years ago, struggling in Alaska, mental health, inpatient facilities, driving 2 hours one way to Fairbanks, Alaska to go see mental counselors and what have you. Just to have somebody to talk to. My commander sat with me every day at Cannon, New Mexico. Every day. He would sit with me for an hour, 2 hours, sometimes 30 minutes, whatever time he had, because I was struggling just to stay alive. I didn't want to be alive. I did not want to do anything productive. I'm tired. I'm exhausted mentally. And I'm grateful that there were people around me that saw my need and course, it started with asking for help and the humility. But at certain places in life, you don't have any pride left. I've been in places where I didn't have any pride left, and I was exhausted. I was tired. I did not want to try anymore. And I'm grateful that there are people around me that helps me. All the friendships that I've accumulated over the years, I'm grateful to every single one of those individuals who pointed me in a different direction, who helped me, who spent time with me, who would go around DC with me, who would, friendships, relationships. I did not do any of this alone. The place I'm trying to go, I won't get there alone either. And so, yeah, people are imperative. Relationships are what matter most.